Hi students, a very good morning to all of you. Now today we are going to discuss or start new topic, new chapter, that is a gravitation. Okay. First thing, what do you mean by gravitation? What do you mean by gravitation? We know that gravitation is what? Gravitation means what? Simply, we know that all the body which present on this earth or even in universe are attracted by the another body. Okay, or we consider attracted by their our earth. So this is known as what? Gravitation. Clear? Okay. Okay, now class. Then first to write the definition. All the body attract to each other, each other present in the universe by the force, by the force depending upon, the mass and the separation of the body is known as gravitation. Gravitation. Clear? All the body attract to each other present in the universe by the force depending upon the mass and the separation of the body is known as gravitation. Clear? Now after that, the next term is universal law of gravitation. Okay? Universal law of gravitation. You know that what is universal law of gravitation? First, it states that the force of attraction between any two-point bodies is directly proportional to the product of mass and the inversely proportional to the what? Separation between the two bodies. Okay, that is known as what? Universal law of gravitation. Clear? Okay, universal law of gravitation. First to write it. It states that force of attraction between between any two bodies any two bodies is any two point bodies is directly proportional to the what? Product of masses and inversely inversely proportional inversely proportional to the square of distance across square of their separation between them. Okay, this is the universal law of gravitation. Clear? Note it. Okay, now class will derive the formula for the universal law of gravitation. Okay, okay. Now first derivation for the formula. Okay. So first we assume that two bodies. So you write here, let the two point bodies or point object, point objects having masses m1 and m2. Okay, m1 and m2, and separated by distance r, from the center of the body. Clear? Now assume that two bodies, suppose this is a one body, this is a center and mass m1. Okay. Now we assume another body, that is mass m2 at the center. Clear? And both bodies are separated by a distance, that is small r. Okay? Clear? The distance is small r. Clear? Now, according to universal law of gravitation, what first is that force between two bodies which are acting is directly proportional to the product of the mass of the bodies. So, two bodies m1 and second bodies is m2. Clear? This is equation first. And after that, same force is inversely proportional to the square of distance between them, means inversely 1 upon r square. Okay, this is equation 2. Simplification from equation first and second, we get what we get. You have to do here. We get f directly proportional to m1 m2 upon r square. Okay, but as you know that what, as we know that when we replace this sign of proportional to the sign of equal, then we have to apply here constant. So here we apply f is equal to, and constant is capital G m1 m2 upon r square. This is the formula for force. So here F is force, M1, M2 is the masses of two objects, and R is the distance between two objects. Clear? But here G, capital G is what? Capital G is known as universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant. Or simply we can say that gravitational constant. Okay? We say that gravitational constant. Clear? Universal gravitational constant. Clear? Or proportionality constant we can say that. Clear? We simply we say that gravitational constant or universal gravitational constant. Clear? And the value of G is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Clear? This is the unit of universal gravitational constant. Clear? Clear all of you? Okay, note it. Okay, now class. Now after that, you know that the value of G is 6.67 10 power minus 11 Newton meters per kg square, and the unit of capital G is Newton meter square per kg square. Clear? But you know that how you find this, the unit of this universal gravitational constant? So we have to see here how to find. Let's see here. Let's see here. You know that the formula of F is equal to G m1 m2 upon r square. This is the formula of force, but we have to find the value of G. So G is equal to what? G is equal to F into r square upon m1 into m2. Then what is the value? Force. You know that the unit of force is Newton. That is denoted by capital N. This r square is what? Radius, and it is the length. So for length we are write meter square, and after that there is mass. Mass is kg. Unit of mass is kg, and convert into kg square. Okay. So we can say that Newton meter square per kg square. Or you can write like this. Clear? Okay. We have to find the value of unit of G this way. Clear? Okay. Note it. Okay, class. Now after that, we will discuss some importance of universal law of gravitation. Importance and uses, we can say that universal or application of two ways. By two ways this question is asking in examination. simply is asking what is the importance of universal law of gravitation, and it also asking what is the application of universal law of gravitation. So in both cases or in both questions we have to write the same points. Clear? Okay, write it. Importance of application of universal law of gravitation. Clear? Importance of universal law of gravitation. Gravitation. Clear? Now, first importance you have to write the force that binds us to the earth. Clear? The force that binds us to earth. अर्थ से हमें ये फोर्स बाइंड कर रखा है. Clear? Second point, second uses or application or importance, the motion of moon around the earth and motion of planets around the sun. Clear? And now next point is the tides. The tides, you know that tides, ज्वार भाटा, that is due to tides due to the moon and sun. The tides due to the moon and sun, due to the attraction of moon and sun. Clear? These are the application and importance of the universal law of gravitation. Clear? Okay, class. So you have to write all the topics in your fair copy and also revise that all the topics. Clear? Which are discussed today. Clear? Thank you to everyone.